Welcome to House Talk, with videos that'll provide maintenance tips unique to Trilogy at Vistancia Homes. With your host, Doug Bowman. Hello and welcome. Today's video is about air conditioning, specifically air conditioning drain lines and how you can detect degradation long before failure. Let's start in a place you may never have seen, your attic. What's in your attic? Well, there's a lot of things, but today we're going to stick to your air handling unit. It has a fan, a gas furnace, and an evaporator coil or cooling coil, also called an A-coil because of its shape. The fan draws air through your filters and up to the air handling unit. When it's cold outside, the air is heated by the furnace, and when it's hot, the air is cooled by the evaporator coil. Here's what the unit actually looks like in your attic. The evaporator coil operates at a temperature 30 to 40 degrees cooler than the air going through it. As a result, water in the air condenses on the surfaces of the coil and cascades down to the drain pan that the coil sits in. Because the coil sits in the airstream, as does the drain pan, it is enclosed in a duct enclosure and you can't see it. This enclosure has a normal drain line attached to it that has a water seal that's filled with water to prevent the air conditioner from blowing cold air to the outside through the drain line. Here's an actual photo of a water seal. You can see that it has an air vent to allow water to drain easily. This one also has a safety switch that shuts off the air conditioner if the normal drain line gets backed up. Unfortunately, it only detects plugging in the line that's downstream of it, not upstream toward the drain pan. The normal drain line routes across your attic floor, down your outside wall, and exits the house about a foot or so above the ground. Here's what the drain might look like at your house. Some houses have a vented drain line extension, like the one on the right, so you don't get splashing. The extension is purely cosmetic, and you might consider making it removable after what you hear next. Now what's going on here? Notice the rust staining on the drain, rocks, and even the walls? This is abnormal and definitely worth investigating. Here's the source of the rust. This is a view looking straight down at the evaporator coil. The enclosure's been opened up for this photo. Corrosion has clearly started, and the rust is flowing out the normal drain with the condensation. Rust is a chronic issue, and it doesn't mean that failure is imminent. As the rust flakes and continues to degrade, chances increase that the flakes will block the pan's drain hole. In extreme cases, the pan can rust all the way through the evaporator enclosure bottom. If the corrosion continues, condensation will overflow the pan and the enclosure will leak water out of its seams. So what happens then? Trilogy homes are built with an overflow drain pan. You can see it suspended below the evaporator enclosure. This overflow pan is your last line of defense to protect your ceilings from getting soaked by an overflowing air conditioner. When the water seeps out of the enclosure, it's captured by this overflow pan and routed outside. These overflow drains are outside about 10 to 12 feet above the ground. You should never see water dripping from these drains unless you're purposely flushing the lines to ensure that they're clear. So what are your options? From a preventative maintenance point of view, you should make sure that your drain lines are inspected and flushed. Ask your AC technician to verify the evaporator is installed as recommended by the manufacturer. These units hang from the roof rafters and sometimes shift, especially if somebody crawls over them. If the water can't drain properly, it'll always puddle in the drain pan. Also ask your technician if your air handling unit has what's called a cool-off delay. This is a setting that will let your house fan run for a minute or so after the AC compressor is stopped. This moves the residual cooling left in the evaporator coil into your house and allows for some of the moisture in the evaporator to dry out. As far as repair options go, this rusted drain pan is repairable, but is most likely cost prohibitive for an older unit. New drain pans are expensive, and the work involves removing and reinstalling the evaporator coil, which can be fragile, and don't take kindly to being manhandled. If you choose to replace the drain pan, it may be cheaper to have a fab shop reproduce the pan than to find a replacement from the manufacturer. As for monitoring, you should periodically inspect your outside drains for signs of rust. And as far as the upper drain lines, you should never see anything leaking from them at all. Be sure to do this inspection after your AC's been running for a couple hours. A trick that I use to get immediate notification of any leaks is I have a water alarm. You can get them at Lowe's in the plumbing section. I have several of these throughout my house, behind the water heaters, water softeners, clothes dryers, and under sinks. They're cheap, reliable, loud, and a 9-volt battery will last for a year or more. This is how I use it in an overflow pan. You will definitely be able to hear that from anywhere in your house. In conclusion, go outside and find your outside drain lines. Periodically check on them. It's okay to see clear condensation dripping from the lower drain. That's what it's there for. Just be on the lookout for signs of rust, and you should never see anything coming out of the upper drains. If you do see rust, don't panic. Have a contractor assess the corrosion. Be sure your drain lines get flushed by your contractor annually, and invest in some cheap water alarms. They can be used all over the house and can save you thousands in mold and mildew mitigation as well as water damage. If you like this video, you may like these other videos I've done, specifically about Trilogy homes. Thanks again, and if you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe.